Welcome everyone to my channel. The topic of today is the best smartphone of 2022. If you are in the market for a mobile upgrade, this is the list you are looking for. From being big screen Android to the latest iPhone flagship, we have viewed the best smartphone option you can buy in 2022. And to help you pick which is the right fit for your pocket, we have ranked our favorite below. The test is the best. So smartphone option, our team takes every model out into the real world. That means the being watching on the specs to measure battery life, snapping all the day to bag an album of camera sample and a mixing out of graphic on the Genshin Impact to assess powerful processor. After putting each contender throughout the pace, we have highlighted a winner handset in this guide. If you are shopping specifically for the best Android smartphone, we are going to upload another video for this one. So let's start the video. Number one on our list is Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. If you are shopping for ultimate smartphone experience in 2022, the Samsung Galaxy Ultra S22 is top of the tree. Superlative in every respect, it exceeds all expectation in testing. Clad in armor, aluminium, and Gorilla Glass, Victus Plus it feels equal part premium and rugged in the handle. Its size 6.8 in AMOLED display. In Subliman on the eyes, which is the bundled S. Pen style is more responsive than ever. Performance is similarly peerless whether if you are pick up of the Exynos or Snapphone of the Snapdragon. Example, the Ultra Visual throughout the almost every app, take and the game. That's silicon in complement by a neural processing unit which give the top spec S22 too many camera highlights to summarize from the zoom clarity to the color reproduction. It is the class of the field. Yes, you will pay handsomely for the privilege of the squeezing an S22 Ultra into your pocket, but if you are willing to do so, your reward will be the best overall smartphone you can buy right now. The number two on our list is Apple iPhone 14 Pro. At first glance, the latest iPhone does not change anything. Upon closer inspection, it changes one. The notch, now a pill-shaped cutout called Dynamic Island. The UI adapts around it to show app-specific shortcuts. Unless an app doesn't spot it, then it remains a black blob. Otherwise, the Pro is an evolutionary iteration. You will still get a wide, ultra wide, and telephoto trio of the cameras, but the rear flash is brighter. Macro zoom is boosted to the 2x optical, and the main sensor has lifted to the 48 megapixel. Still feel detailed and alive, while low light shots are now even a better. Upfront selfie and a sharper, while the vivid 6.1 in display is a brighter at 2000 nits. It can also be set to always on, showing a dim version of the lock screen. As a package, the iPhone 14 Pro is the brightest, brilliant with the A16 bionic silicon running the show, not nothing faced it. And an industry-leading display and impressive camera revamp, and you have got to a top smartphone. But if you are upgrading from iPhone 13 Pro, you might want to wait another generation. Number 3 on our list is Google Pixel 7 Pro. A relatively minor upgrade from its predecessor, the Pixel 7 Pro is worthy Google flagship. It matches the outgoing model on price while streaming the design, adding a speedier CPU and doubling down on camera capabilities. Slimmed by a few millimeters, it remains a sizable handset like the 6 Pro. Its display is 6.7 in AMOLED number, but peak brighter has almost boosted to a huge 1500 nits. Sorry, that makes the viewer experience even more vibrant, even if you can't force adaptive refresh rate to stay at 120 Hz. The 50 megapixel main sensor is unchanged, but the telephoto now has 5x optical zoom and 30x digital, while a new autofocus setup lets the ultra-wide work as a macro snapper. Image quality is superb with a wide dynamic range and a satisfying detail. Night sight is faster and sharper too. Tweaked for a Gen 2 in tensor chip, it's the last word in mobile muscles, but it's match other flagship for seamlessly multiple tasking. It also would provide more energy efficient, squeezing a full day of a use from 5000 milliampere cell. Number 4 on our list is OnePlus 10 Pro. Delivering killer specs at a competitive price point, the OnePlus 10 Pro hits a home run. Set aside low light photography limitation, its top drawer handset in every aspect. Its all screen frontage fits the modern molds, complicated by a tactical matte black. The display itself is simply brilliant. The dynamic refresh rate ranging from 1 to 120 Hz, a trademark altered sidelix mark its out as a OnePlus handset, while Hazeled black blending the ceramic camera bump hints at enhanced shooting mode. Results are great in good condition with a Pro and 12-bit RAW plus option offering useful flexibility from a serious snapper. Performance is predictably superb while the battery life provides an impressively frugal throughout our testing. While the 5000 mAh cell did run empty 80 watt super walk refueling charger hit back with full in just over and half an hour. If you can handle its heft, the OnePlus 10 Pro is fantastic smartphone for your money. Number 5 on our list is Oppo Find X5 Pro. If you are not fused about shooting subjective from afar, the Oppo Find X Pro has the chops to challenge for the coveted spot in your pocket. From its punchy 6.7-inch screen to its powerful internal hardware, it does a whole lot to justify the big numbers on its ticket. Top spec Snapdragon silicon deliver power in spec matched by stably quick 80-watt wired charger spec speeds while it might be a fingerprint magnet the way the ceramic shield works seemingly about the ceramic camera housing is a work of art. In all way but one, camera performance is similarly brilliant. The main and ultra-wide Snapdragon capture bright, detailed, and balanced results. Whether you are shooting in a daylight or after dark, a Mary Silicon X neural processing chip is also enhanced with the aid of machine learning. Only one spec hold it back from its performance, a Megra 2x optical zoom offered by the telephoto. But if that's not a deal breaker, this is a 5-star smartphone for yourself. At number 6, we have Motorola H30 Ultra. Impressive hardware and effortless style combined in a Motorola H30 Ultra to earn plenty of the street cred from its maker. From a premium finish to ridiculous 125-watt charging speed, it has pretty much everything going on for it. A seeming streamlined designed life, its motto more affordable handset while 144 Hz refresh rate make its punchy OLED screen among the smoothest out there. It's also a sharp shooter, countless of a pixel-packed 200 megapixel main camera and 60 megapixel selfie cam. It's not without limitation that build isn't waterproof and the storage isn't expandable. Zoom fans might be also feel restricted by the 2x optical range, but slimness of the software and slick multitasking mode do a lot to allay any minor grumble. As an alternative to the usual big hitter, the Ultra H30 offers most everything you would want from a high-end phone, only without painfully expensive without asking for the more money. Number 7, we have iPhone 13 mini from Apple. A year ago, it's launched iPhone 13 mini is the best smartphone you can buy in 2022 as a compact model with every few comprise. It's a pocketable handset with a full fat performance and with no sensor in the iPhone 14 lineup. It looks like the last plain friendly iPhone for a while. Physically smaller than the iPhone SE 2022, it's maximized the real estate with a frame filling 5.4 in OLED that's rich, sharp, and bright. Its 12 megapixel main camera delivers impressive results aided by the optical image stabilization and a wide screen refresh rate are captured at 60 Hz and a A15 Bionic processor. The same chip found inside the iPhone 14 means iOS 15 running snappily. Powerful battery life is one of the few trade-offs, although it's also outperformed the standard iPhone 12 in testing and also its new lower price. The iPhone 13 mini camera its status as the top smartphone with a smaller proposition. At number 8 we have our Google Pixel 6a. Google Pixel 6a, if you are a long fan of Google affordable phones and the Pixel 6a also continue that record with well-rounded and well-vaulted friendly. Dex is also streamlined as Android excellence get. There's none of the nothing iPhone once snappy lightning, but the composite shell does a stellar impression of the glass used by its premium cuisine. If you are getting pure Android 12 with the 6A tensor CPU runs without a shutter. Where the Pixel 6a really excelled in its shooter stakes with powerful algorithm in its SRL almost every image it captures balanced, noise-free and packed with the detail. There is no telephoto but autofocus is rapid while the night side pulls the true to life still make from tricky late night scenes. It's not without compromise we don't get luxurious like wireless charging and while 60 Hz refresh rate means similarly priced rival top in its display stake, but you will struggle to find a better all-round Android experience for the